And we are back. Team 1 reviews are kind of difficult to do. It's going to be position talk mostly, and I can sort of select individual classes to review them sort of as they go. As your sniper did just get caught out there, so your med should not really come out. Depending on what level you're playing at, your med shouldn't come out of spawn unless their sniper's dead, generally, because he will just zone him down so fast, and their soldier is lagging out. This is the time where you exploit and go kill him. The soldier's just standing there. Oh, he recovered. Anyway, so Spy continues to run riot, gets a backstab on the engineer and then headshots. Oh no, headshots the engineer and gets a backstab on someone else. See, this is the problem. You need the pyro's covering your combo, which is good, but the flanks are suffering for it. But that's understandable. Soldier is attempting to bomb in here. Pyro should be more situationally aware because that's an easy med pick. And whilst that happened, apparently your demo went somewhere and cleared everything up. So that's fair enough, you know. Didn't need the Uber to push in, but you could have done with keeping it. So, where is your sniper right now? I am swinging this around a lot, I do apologise. Because your sniper should be giving them direct threat to their sniper at all times. Pull the camera out a bit here. Soldiers, the pyros with the combo reflecting the rockets that your soldiers sending their way. The spy's just got a 2k, but I think that's on the flank classes and or the cart pushers. Yeah, it was on the cart pushers, which is fair enough. You know, they've got to be vigilant on their own. What should be known is that the soldiers all over the med right now, and I'm not seeing your pyro. That's the main thing. You've got to stick the pyro with the combo, and their sniper's just working you out while you're busy focusing on the soldier. And the rest of the flank classes are here to clear up. Come on, pyro, catch out the spy. No, you're gonna get killed by the scout. Maybe not. Weird tele position in my opinion. Get on him, wreck. Scout's got the cart forward, that's good. Crits popped, okay, they're fucking considering you a joke now. That teleport position's not amazing. Got the med at least before you died, that's good. Although the Uber's been used, so. And they wiped a lot of your players, including. No, not your med, but your med's on 0 anyway, so. Whilst your med builds now, you are waiting on theirs respawning, which I believe is being covered by both my recording software and is already off the screen because I need a better spectator HUD. So, you are getting an advantage here, but it's going to be very, very small, I think, because you just hit 20-something% and they're building. They're still on crits. Let's have a look. Get in here. That is a crit screed, and continues to be a crit screed. So just be aware that Spy's next to him, which he kind of is. The gun's being wrangled, so that's the opportunity to escape if you need to escape. The scout and the soldier's clearing up here. The scout's behind you all at the moment, and that's another 6k for him. He's putting in work, now he's going after the med. And that's another drop, I think, one of those things. And Demo gets butter knifed in a corner. This has been pretty brutal because they're dividing and conquering. You need to keep an eye on your flanks. Depending on, I don't know how good this team is exactly, but they seem to be sort of playing at a higher level, that they are just using the fact that they can go, say, under the cart track or down here. Because the spy, look, the spy's down here already, you know, as I make weird map things. So the spy's got behind you all. Your med's kind of exposed. The med must have been called out there. At least the pyro's with him, though. Got rid of the spicicle, and I'm not sure if the spy died. The spy did die there, that was good. That was better play. They have reclaimed the house, so that's a problem. We're a bit far forward here, Rek, I think. You need to back up, get some tellies up. The guns, that gun spot's good, it denies them from sort of pushing forward too much. Is there heavy still in this house, though? No, it was forced out. Right, so you're building, you're building, you're building. Is this quick fix? Never go quick fix. Not on a Koth map, because then this happens. Not a Koth map, it's already a payload map. Quick fix is pretty pointless, honestly. Brief repeat of stuff that's already happened. Hey look, quick fix is happening and it's not going well. Yeah, interruptions equal, I have to re-record my footage and sort of just dub over it. So, quick fix fails, which is understandable because it's the quick fix. Quick fix is only good for capping a point, which I suppose you did, but it was a bit of a waste of a life there, although you've made the second point sort of finishable. You got it out of the way, although you did get completely leveled by the crit screen, but you have sort of short respawn, so I don't know, it's not a bad idea. This sniper shouldn't be here still. He should not have been able to stay there that long. You know, Pyro should not be the one chasing him though, however. He needs to be back with the combo, because the spy could just be running rampant right now. So, Soldier's on the cart track here, and he's been denied by the mini. That was a good mini placement to sort of stop him from jumping in, because he looked like he was going to go bomb in, like a cheeky little thing. Sniper's getting shots off. Your sniper should be positioned here instead of shooting at whatever he's shooting at and or hitting your own spy. Is that another crits pop? That's another crits popped, and this is going to be a nasty amount of clear up here. You need to be wise that they're on Kritzkrieg, and the spy should be calling that out and letting you know that they're either charged or they're going to be coming in soon. The problem with crits is that you've got to either have an Uber ready to counter it, and if you don't get that initial Uber off, they're going to keep building it over and over again, because they're already on, I can't even tell because the numbers are shit. They're on 20, you're on 30%, they're on about 50, so they've already got it almost again. You need to get control of this house area here. You know, Pyro needs to not play on your own, because and the spy's going to be knocking him out, and I don't know what happened to your medic, but he's dead, so and it's difficult to keep track of all the action at once, and I don't have a pause button on demand generally. It's bad it fell off a cliff. I don't know, it's just it's a lot of little things. Your sniper needs to be positioned where he is now. The scout needs to not get up here, which is what's going to happen because you'll deny him with the mini, but he's still going to keep coming in that direction. At least you're keeping him out, which is good. Your scout doesn't necessarily need to be on the payload cart right now because you're struggling to push up, although you are trying to get up the stupid ramped area, but that means you'll be heckled and harassed out here. Get the spy down, which is decent. Soldiers up top now, the mini's up there to deny. That mini's in a decent spot, but the scout's just got it down. You're trying to deny people coming in there, which is fine. You need to keep an eye on this right payload cart track so they don't push up behind you. This is okay for building Uber. They are very, very aggressive, and they are poking and prodding, but you can punish them for that because the soldier's quite low right now because of it. And there comes another crits. Let's see what happens here. Pyro's up front denying. He did get your med though. Your med needs to be ready to fall back at a moment's notice. That's the thing. Your Pyro did deny, but that's most of the team wiped there. You need to fall back when the crits comes in. I know that sounds obvious, but I don't know. They lost 3 and you lost 6, which is far too many for offense. You should have backed out there quicker. Your Pyro should be ready to jump in front ASAP. You're not necessarily going to survive it because of the fact that sticks do 270, but he's 270. But he's got to be in their face and ready to air blast at the moment's notice. Could be right with the combo. He shouldn't be. That's the spy. Never mind. So the scout's lurking up here. You should have someone ready to wait. It shouldn't be the demo man going up here and meeting the scout for the first time, although he's on force of nature for a stupid reason. Soldier should be called out here because he is just roaming around. If someone's chasing, at least they know. Pyro knows now. Soldier knows. Soldier, go up there and chase him. Don't just leave him up there. Don't leave the snipers to take care of it. This is no. He's waiting for the pack here, and he's gonna have your sniper's head on a platter here if you're not careful. Because you're just letting a soldier run around behind you. He's reasonably fast because he's rocket jumping around, but this is a heavy pickup now. Your soldier should have gone up there and chased him. He was waiting for the pack. He was boxed in. Your sniper should have called that out and said, "Come finish off the." Spy went down there. No, spy survived. He's getting away with it because the Pyro is not doing it right, and there comes a heavy pick potentially. Nope, butt knife. And now you've been maybe milked. I can't tell if you milked. I don't think you milked. Go for the pack underneath. The spy's doing a bit of good work here. Scout should not be here. You should have minis covering this right side. And yet and again, you've let someone get behind you again, and the demo goes down for it. You can't let people be slipping behind you. This team is exploiting the fact that you're not watching your flanks. And now, if the scout was on scattergun there, he might have got the kill, but he's not. So you got away with it. But you did lose your demo to a scout, which is pretty major. Go for the ninja push here. You should have the soldier on direct hit, standing about here, trying to get the gun out, because now he's just trying to do it with the stock rocket launcher, and he's just getting pushed away. He dies for it. Spy gets caught out. Luckily here, your team should be on him like shit on a. Or flying a shit. Get some aggressive here. There's a butt shaking there. Please don't ban me, YouTube. I'll be nice. Spy goes down to the med. Oh, the med goes down to the spy. Sorry, I'm bad at words. And that shouldn't have happened. The Pyro was close enough that you should have been able to deny that. Pyro should have his flamethrower on most of the time, just spinning around. Because now they're taking back ground here. Your sniper goes down because he's too far forward. The soldier's just going to go roaming behind you. Nice contesting there. That was good. Well played, Wreck. Kept the soldier shut down. You need to be on him like fucking fly on a shit again. Because he is one of the main culprits of the team that's kind of punishing you here. Their combo's not great. It's just that their flank classes and pick classes are putting the hurt on you. Your pyro should have turned around there and toasted the scout. Like, yeah, that's what we need more of. Because the scout should not have got that far as it was. And it's the sniper, the spy, the scout and the soldier on this team that's just putting in all the work here. And they are just playing on the fact that the flanks aren't being watched as well as they should be. Now, their entire combo's up in here, but your soldier's down below here and getting a bit of spam out. Just be careful here that they don't push in, which they're doing with crits. And where's your medic? Your medic is dead because he got killed by the crit streak again. They'll be ready to fall out. Gotta have the pyro with you to air blast. And it's the crits pushers plus the flank classes that are just gunning you down here. Pyro goes in, pyro goes down. Oh my god, the blood. The gore. You should not be pushing this stairwell necessarily. Go underneath and wrap around behind them. This upper area is always very heavily contested. You should try and play underneath them. Because it's just a massacre for a soldier. At least you caught the spy out there. You're calling him out. Whether you heard the dead ring or not. Now catch by your sniper then. You kept the teleporter alive. That was good. Now, what do we got going on in here? Assaulting this area is always difficult. You generally need to drag an Uber up through here. So you generally need to spend your time building and getting the gun up, sort of covering this area or down below, or it's a case of wrapping around behind them if you can, or coming up this stairwell here, because they do have a heavy kind of half watching it, but they're not watching it as much as they should, and the sniper's standing back there, so albeit you do have to cross it, but spy's clearing house somewhere. Let's look for the ice statues in this stairwell. This stairwell should be watched, but it shouldn't be held necessarily. Because whilst they can push in from it, as long as you know they're coming from there, it's a bottleneck. It's a bottleneck and they're playing it like a bottleneck and it's working for them for now. And here they come with the crits again, maybe? No, it's Uber now. They're going to have an easy push into you. You do get air blasts off. Your medic's dead now because instead of going backwards he walked forwards, which is always a mistake because going forwards on a payload map into an enemy team is never a good idea because you don't know how many men are just going to appear behind you. Pyro survived though, which is not the way things should be. Your pyro should have died there and the medic should have survived, but just a case of telling your medic to fall back when an E was popped. He should have gone either into this house and to the left and round and worked around the fact that they won't necessarily track him as well. Could have backpedaled into the shit house, could have gone left there. It's just a case of getting out of the line of fire. Now, Scout gets to walk in main here, survives, the gun goes down. Soldier's caught out here, he should die, which he does. I'm not sure who he got. He got the medic again! You can't have that, you can't have your med dying as much as he is. He needs to be passive, he needs to be ready to fall out, he needs to sort of exploit the fact that heal beam will reach a good 6 feet in front of him. Now try and keep it full health, use the dispenser, it's only level 1, but you might as well wait by it and heal people. Just keep an eye on the med. I'm going to keep a close eye on your med for now. Just don't go any further around that corner than you need to. You can probably reach the heavy from here. Yeah. Someone needs to keep an eye on these back stairs though, although your engineer is there. Spike gets another dead ring off. Another Uber, right, see what the med does. Falling out, falling. This is better. This is much better. If you know it's not safe, just fucking run back to spawn. It honestly doesn't matter. You know, obviously you might lose more people because you're not healing them, but you might got out there, which is better. Now you're on 50, I believe. I think it says 50. I can't tell. My hood's shit. Soldiers on the left. That should be called out. The med surfs out of the way there. Please don't tell me he surfed. Yeah, no. No, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I know. I'll take my focus off the med for a bit. Let's watch Pyro. Alright, Pyro's peeking a sniper sight line, which he knows the sniper isn't necessarily standing there, but he's peeking a sniper sight line, which is always a mistake. Who just got stabbed? That would be the soldier, because he's peeking in the main. That's not great. Pyro's at the left here, pushing in, pushing in, pushing in. Sniper's up here somehow. I don't understand how that happened. He should be at the main trying to counter snipe. And Pyro goes down because of that. Should have popped. I think he had. Should have popped, definitely. I don't know if he had it. Your sniper should be down here somewhere trying to get rid of their sniper because he's just tearing your team apart right now. If you lose too many players, you've got to fall out because you're getting boxed in here. It's down to an engineer at this point, and the team's just dismantling you one by one. So you lose one or two players, and then you all stay in, but you're all mismatched. Spies here. This is a very long match. Better. Stand there, get the pick, get out. Rotate, reposition yourself. Scout's going for the ninja cap. Uber's been popped. Mini's there to harass. That's a good mini spot, although they did get it down quick. And now the scout's behind you again. Albeit, I think he came down the flank area there. Now he gets... This should be an easy kill for your soldier here. Don't know why your soldier didn't finish the scout off there. I want to leave a scout roaming around behind them, and then he gets killed by two. Couple of rockets. Soldier gets forced out. I don't know where he went. He's not dead though, that's for sure. There's the spy. Spy's just in the shithouse harassing you. Spy dead rings and he's gone underneath, I'm guessing. Oh no, he did the wraparound jump thing, that's weird. Where's the spy for a bit? Just come to harass the engineer again. Good check on the right there. At least you know he's there, that's for sure. Let's go return to the main action. Me on the box harassing the demo a bit, does a bit of chit damage. They're holding in this upper stairwell still. You're just having fun with the spy right now, and it's just a shit fest. With a dead ring. Pyro's nowhere to found, but Spicicle dead ring is always hard to counter because the Pyro has to keep the flames on him for a good 2 seconds. Soldier up top, yeah, soldiers up top getting some spam out. Their demo should come up and counter you momentarily, probably. Although with just rockets, you're not going to get much done, sadly. You're at least harassing the sniper. The Heavy's holding up here on his own. It should be an easy kill. What's going on exactly here? Running out of time, so you're just kind of playing however. Although you could get a cap in the last second here if you didn't have a medic peeking a sniper sightline. But the sniper doesn't seem to be there for now. Pyro's eating pills to the face. I don't know. I don't like blaming classes in particular, but it's flank control that let you down on this one. They're coming around the sides. Yeah, soldier should not have 65 points. He should be sort of bottom middle of the scoreboard if you're keeping him in check. I don't know what level these players are at because they seem. It seems like a team that if me and OIG scrim them, we'd be in for trouble. So I don't know. Very difficult to tell. And I'm not sure if you're an TF2 or. Because if you're an TF2, you might be playing. If you're an open, you might be playing against a team that's basically what would be considered Div 5, and then they are top of Div 5. So they're basically a Div 4 team, which is middle, which is what I would be playing against. So it's not a fair comparison to make if it's an TF2 team. I don't know. So you've got to hold this for 9 minutes on 3 points. It's 3 minutes per point. It's a lot to ask. Generally on upwards last is generally its finest point. As you saw with that, because obviously you couldn't push it too well. Ugh. You need to lock down that upper stairwell, that's the main thing, but it's difficult to do if your medic's dying a lot, because without Uber it's incredibly hard to push. As you experienced. And when it comes to crits and stuff, you just need to be ready to fall out ASAP. Sniper goes down. It's not a good start. Your soldier's far too far forward. He should not be there. I think it was Lexic on soldier as well, not DJ Scoop. Maybe he changed his name. So now you've got the soldier on the right flank here. Hopefully your engineer's aware of this. Your pyro should be reflecting right now. You could have sent some of those rockets back potentially. Somebody gets sniped. The sniper is standing on top of this house thing, which is a good advantage. They're just going to push in now because you've got no medic. It's exactly what's happening right now. You need to be falling back right now. You're getting out, Wreck, but everybody else doesn't seem to be. And you are currently 3 up. It is you 2 up. It is you and a spy. I'll give you credit where credit's due, right? You did get out there pretty well, but your team just got obliterated. Because the moment the med goes down, you need to be out of the first point. The first point's a weak hold anyway, because they're about to be on top of your head. Here. Gun goes down. You should either back up to spawn or try and get some metal out your dispenser, but I think your dispenser's just been built. They're just going to keep the aggression up here, I think. Yeah, they're just going to keep the pressure up while the rest of the team pushes the cart. Demo's getting good spam out here and then med, but he only took a little bit. They're basically spawn camping at this stage because they know they've got you boxed in. I think the demo's going to go underneath here. Oh, he's wrapped back around. Too far forward for third. You need to be standing up there. The soldier's in an okay position, although it's risky, especially with only 55 health. That's the spy. Soldier's down because their soldier just jumped up behind him and picked him off. Too far forward. You need to be standing in this upper area here. They're just gonna. Oh, you got an Uber up. That's good. Your med's gonna get caught out here because your pyro's gone roaming in. And your med couldn't keep up because of the air blasts. And that was an MLG legit air shot from their soldier. Their soldier seems very fucking good for a open team, if it is an open team. This seemed pretty stacked, to be honest. I don't know what level these guys play at. I might do a bit of research at the end of this. Have a little nosy at their soldier. Because he seems awfully good, as does this sniper. So, we're in a situation again where it's just you. Pyro needs to be a bit more situationally aware. Know that a lot of spam's coming in now. He's gone running off for health because he's only 2 health, and you just get picked off quite easily there. I don't know what that team was exactly, but it seemed pretty much stacked up in their favour. I want to check the names of them lot and have a look at, do a bit of research. I'll find the team they're in and do a bit of a background check because that seemed pretty much one-sided all the way through. Less deaths on your medic. Your engineer play was solid. Pyro needs to be a bit more situationally aware, practice with reflex and stuff. Your combo needs to jam together a bit more and not be so spread out because you need your flanks on your flanks. So when your flanks go down, you need your combo to be aware that the flanks are dead because that's what was costing you there. Their scout and their soldier and the spy to some extent was just, and the sniper in particular, was just running all over you. Now, the sniper's not something most classes can counter. It's either down to a pyro with a good flare, or your sniper to counter snipe, or the soldier bombing him, which isn't easy on something like Upward because it's a big old stretch of land. So, my advice for that is med die less, pyro, be aware that you need to be ready to sort of react at a moment's notice. Pyro needs to be is one of the most situationally aware. It has to be one of the most situationally aware classes in the game. Arguably more so than medic because you are his bodyguard in essence. Sadly, the role's been sort of forced upon you to bodyguard the medic due to the fact you can deny bombers and stuff like that. It's entirely up to you to sort of stop the soldier jumping in and stop the spy from getting the backstabs, but that's why you need the situational awareness. It's not about sort of flare punching the demo from 500 feet away. It's more about just hitting the demo with flares from 500 feet away. It's more a sort of, oh shit, they're coming with an Uber, oh shit, they're coming with the crits, and your med needs to know that backing out backwards is the best way. With the crits they did there, he ran all the way back to spawn. Might be a little bit much, but at least he stays alive and gives you a potential to push back in, rather than staying in or sort of trying to heal people with the crits coming. It's not going to matter unless it's the heavy. Generally, if crits comes in, you need to be either on the heavy or the soldier, because everybody else just dies in one shot if it's well aimed. Or the demo, maybe. It depends on... I know, playing Koth and stuff will teach you how to counter crits Kriegs, and it's generally about sticking a pyro in front of it and trying to deny as much damage as possible, or throwing an engineer at it, but that's not something you do on... well, it is on payload offense, but it's not something necessarily the engineer is going to be able to do, because he plays on the flank with the scout and the soldier. Yeah, it was flank control that let you down there. It's a case of making sure that people don't get behind you, and if they do get behind you, have someone chase them. Send a scout against a scout, or leave a mini behind, which did help you a bit in the bit on second. If it's a soldier, send a soldier after him, because they are unequally matched, and if he'd been rocket jumping around and he's injured, he was waiting for the pack there. It would have been an easy clear up for your soldier. All you had to do was just jump up there and sort of get rid of him. But yeah, it was interesting seeing sort of how matches go when you're playing against players who are playing much better than you, because I don't know what that team's ability level was, because the spy, the scout, the soldier, and the sniper seem to be all over you like shingles. We'll quote the Demo Man, why not? But we'll have a little look, and I might record my findings and tack on the end of this. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope this helped. If it didn't, let me know in the description and shout at me and go, "Oh, well, it's so criticism of the Med and what a jerk." Yeah, if you want to do that, let me know, and sort of just I'll give you constructive criticism and try and give you better feedback and stuff, and we'll talk about it. You know, it's a two-way street. It's not just me going, "Oh, this is terrible, this is wrong, do this, do this, do this." You know, give opinions. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what was happening at the time. I don't know if those were your usual players. I don't know. Anyway, just let me know. Give me some feedback. All right. Thanks for watching.